But I'm the man now. How should I marry somebody without even having sex with her? I need to have sex with her.
Hmm. Should I engage in premarital sex? No, it's dangerous.
I go buy my tattoo and not taste and no. Good day, viewers. Welcome to Living and Loving, the place where we live to love
And we
and we
love
love to
to
live.
live.
Today we'll be discussing about premarital sex, sex before marriage. It is something we should encourage or something we should avoid.
Premarital sex is not good. This is because sex is something of great value. Sex is something that is supposed to be done while being married. This is why major religion frown at this because they believe sex is something that comes with marriage. It is one benefit of marriage. So if you are having sex without being married, how do people differentiate you with those that are married? It is one of the things that God asks us to do while we are married, and now you are having it. So let's ask, if at the end of the day you impregnated someone, what do you do about it? Because you are not married to this person. What becomes of this person? Do you get married to her? Do you abandon her? Do you claim the child? Because sex is one thing that is supposed to be done in marriage, and it comes with responsibilities like this. You getting married, you know that okay, you're supposed to have a child. Even when you're not planned for it and it comes, you know you are married. Now, in this case, you are not married and you impregnate someone. What do you do about it?
Thank you for even saying most major religion does not support it. That means some religions support it, which shows that if it is a bad thing entirely, then I don't think there will be any religion that's supporting it or something like that. Well, that's just by the way. Thankfully, made mention of getting pregnant as some of the things that can happen while having premarital sex. That's not a problem now. Then you just marry the woman. At least part of the benefits or part of the reason why we are getting married is to conceive, to get children. So if getting pregnant you think is a bad idea, no. Okay, what if I tell you that we have some guys that you can't they can't even marry you without having sex with you because they want to be sure that you can conceive. We've seen cases of people married for 9 years, 10 years, 20 years, no children. Not everybody wants to engage in that. Not everybody have that strength. Not everybody have that faith, or not everybody can hold on for that long. So some people would rather want to get you pregnant right before the marriage so that we know our marriage is just a union, just to bring us together. We already have some of the benefits or the fruit of marriage already. So what if I tell you I want to have sex before we marry? In fact, not just sex, I want you to be pregnant. So what do you talk about that? So you're pregnant, then we seal the union. You're not pregnant, then you find your way. How about that?
See, premarital sex is dangerous. It can lead to sexually transmitted infection. Why did I say this? Now, for instance, you're having a partner. You feel that partner is supposed to be committed to you alone. Meanwhile, it's most likely it's having another partner aside from you. If he gets infected from this other partner he's having, he's definitely bringing it to you. You cannot take him to the hospital today before starting your relationship to get him tested. And you're already in the relationship. You want to get him tested again tomorrow. That's not possible. He won't even allow you to do that. It's either he leave you or you remain in that relationship with him. That's two ways. You will not even think to that stage that okay, maybe he sees somebody else or it's going to bring infection because you believe you've tested him once. So you're not going to go to that side at all. And if eventually you even know that he's cheating or he's seeing some other partner and you try to confront him, he's only going to ask you to leave if you cannot deal with it because he is not married to you. How do you deal with this when it tells you that he's not married to you? Either you leave or you remain. I believe the love you have for him would make you want to remain in that relationship. But the fact is, you're going to pass through emotional pain and regret. I wish to turn back the hand of the time, which you cannot do. You already engaged in premarital sex and you would regret it.
Well, if you're talking about STIs, I guess that means both of us were not committed in that relationship. Because when we're talking of premarital sex, it could mean different things to you, but then we are talking of two lovers here that are committed in a relationship, hoping to get married. So why not if not? And if you think it is the other way around, then first thing we have to understand the reason why we are having sex. Are we having sex for the fun of it, or we are having sex because we believe that we are moving on to marriage? So if it is for the fact that we are having sex for the fun of it, then why will you come to me for with pregnancy? You're telling me I'm not committed, or I'm not serious, I'm cheating. No, now you should already know, because I believe sex is about consent, and for you to even give consent, then you should be able to understand your partner. So if you're having fun, so why will you come to me for anything like that? So but if it's for marriage cases, marriage, like we want to, this relationship is heading towards marriage, then definitely if you are pregnant, yes, we are moving on. Then there's nothing like STIs, because if we are committed, there's no way I will be seeing another partner or you'll be seeing another partner. So STIs does not come to it if it is a committed relationship, but if it is just for fun, then aside that, as a guy, why would I want to wait till after marriage before I have sex now? Maka, why? Imagine you not telling me you're a virgin, and then I will have to wait till our wedding. Then after wedding, and I enter the room and I saw that so that's another heartbreak. Then who will I tell? Will I dissolve the wedding on that day? I can't. So, but okay, what if you don't even tell me you're a virgin? Okay, maybe you now cook up a story like, somebody disvirgin me a long time ago, blah blah blah. But then you're keeping yourself for me till after wedding. What if you are meeting another guy or you're seeing another guy? How will I know? So as a sharp guy now, I also want to get involved. Like, okay, you're a virgin, Abi. Okay, I want to marry you. Let me kuma this virgin you, then we'll move on to marriage. Okay, you're not a virgin, Abi. Let's just continue now. At least you started before. Let's just continue and take it into marriage. So it's a two-way thing. So there's no way you tell me that it's not good, because either we are marrying or we are not marrying. We are both giving consent to this. I'm not raping you. I'm not forcing it. So
See, I don't agree with what you said, but that's by the way. Waiting until you are married before engaging in sexual activity, it brings you commitment, it brings you self-control and respect. Your partner that you are married to would respect you very well. Now, imagine they are saying something wrong about you, or you are married to an army man and he goes for war or maybe peacekeeping or something. Before coming back to the house, normally he might have been told some um, bad things or awful things about you because he knows the woman is married to. It will be hard for him to believe them. You just bought yourself trust because of the way he met you, because he got married to you before you started engaging in sexual activity. Self-control part. Because your husband is not around, you would learn to control yourself. You are not the kind that move about before meeting your husband. So definitely, you'll be able to control yourself. You already know, okay, this is the limit your husband can go. You won't ask more than it because that is what you are used to. It's not like you've been having it somewhere else before that you met somebody that is better than your husband. You only believe your husband is the best, even though if he's not good enough, you believe he's the best man for you. So all of these are more reason why you should wait until you are married before engaging in sexual activity.
well, let me quickly correct one notion. When we're talking of premarital sex or sex before marriage now, does not mean you're having sex with multiple partners. I'm talking about you having sex with somebody you are in a relationship with, you're committed in that relationship, and you think you're moving forward onto marriage. So if you're talking about self-control or self-respect, whatever you're mentioning, let me tell you, sex before marriage helps this sexual compatibility. It will make you know your partner very well. It will make you understand your partner. What if your partner is a 1 minute man? How do you go about that? What if your partner is somebody that goes for 1 hour and you can't cope with 1 hour? How do you go about that? So these things will help you. In fact, sex before marriage, it helps to build trust. It will make your partner trust you more, because while you're with him, you're just dating and he's not having sex with you. He might be thinking you're having sex with somebody else. So, but if you're giving, in fact, this age, this era that we are now, what is even a relationship without sex? They tell me. Any relationship without sex at this point now is just friendship. In fact, friends do have sex. That's why we have friends with benefits. So what are you telling me? Sex before relationship or within relationship or after relationship or before marriage, or sex is just, it just has to do with consent. It has to do with maturity. It depends on how you see it. Because somebody will say this, somebody, you can control yourself even before marriage, and you can still control yourself after marriage. If it's about trust, that sex will build that relationship before it gets to marriage, because if there's no trust, how will it end the marriage? So when we're talking about preferences, it will make you know. Okay, now imagine a partner that you've not had sex with. He said you want to get married to the person. Now you get married to the person, and that person is somebody that loves doggy, but you are a missionary person. That's what you know. And the person tell you no, he likes 69, he like this. You'll be like, where are you getting all these awkward names or styles from? So, but if we've been doing this before marriage, we already know what we want. In fact, I will know your best style. It's not that until when I get married to you, I'll now know it's just to sleep like this. That no, me, I want to explore. I want to do everything, but just with you. That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Over to you, viewers. Do you think sex before marriage should be practiced or avoided? Please tell us in the comment section. Like, follow, share, and subscribe.